Version of that was Mariah. All right, who is ready for some live girl chat?
Me.
Guys, don't forget to head over to the Reel's Instagram page and use the hashtag #GirlChatLive to join in on the conversation. I'm gonna be over here looking at what you guys have to say. Also, you guys, just a reminder that our Reel representatives could be calling you for a chance to talk to us live during Girl Chat today. So keep your phones close by. I know, they always look so awesome. They're like, all right, you guys ready for this?
Yes.
Here we go.
Come on now.
We're feeling a little under the weather, but...
Yes, I think I got your cold. Now I'm getting something.
So guys, just get vitamin C. We're feeling it too. Thug it out. Here it is in November.
Yes.
Here we go. All right, first up, it's being reported by Page Six that All I Want for Christmas Is You singer Mariah Carey gave herself an early present. Sources are claiming that Mariah reportedly underwent gastric sleeve weight loss surgery after becoming self-conscious about her body. Now, sources say the decision stems from Mariah having difficulty dancing during her recent tour and also being constantly body shamed by critics. The surgery Mariah reportedly had involves removing part of the stomach so that the person feels fuller more quickly. So, ladies, do you applaud Mariah for doing something like this, or is this just too drastic?
You know, this is the thing. Mariah has always been known to wear her little bathing suits and skimpy outfits and things like that. People need to understand that as you get older, your body is going to change, and nothing is wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
So maybe you can't wear the skimpy bathing suit, but you can wear a beautiful gown. You know who does it really? And I'm not talking about body, but it's just growing old gracefully. I think we have a problem with that in this country. It's like look at people like Diana Ross and you know, beautiful.
Aging gracefully.
Just age gracefully. So I think she's kind of going through it. But I mean, if she can afford it, hey, you know, do what you need to do, Mariah. Okay, you know.
I feel like for me, anytime I've ever considered doing something like this, like we all go through it where we're like, oh my gosh, I need to get this done. My arms are fat. Like, trust me, I go through it. And I literally have talked to my family and I'll like mention it. And my mom and my husband have both said, did you try? Like, have you tried to do what you can do before doing the surgery? Like, have you really given it a real effort? Like, have you gone on a proper, you know, changed your lifestyle to better eating choices? I hate my arms. Like, I just think they're, like, super flabby, and I've talked about this before, my wings. So I've been to, like, I've told my mom and my husband before, I'm like, oh, my God, can't I just, like, get this sucked out? And then I'd be, like, totally fine with my upper body, like, nothing wrong. And my mom was like, have you even tried? Have you done the change of lifestyle? Have you done some arm curls, some exercises? Yeah, and the honest answer is, no, I haven't. I eat Cheetos every day. I'm not doing a push-up. I haven't done anything, and I shouldn't take the easy way out. So I think that if it's obviously something that you've tried your best and you still haven't lost it, then I can understand it.
I do want to say this is a rumor. We don't know if this is true.
Sure.
This is a rumor, so let's put that out there because you don't want everybody. It's a rumor, people.
It's a rumor.
Okay?
It was on Page Six.
I don't know who told it, but it's a rumor. Okay.
Yeah. But I think it's more about saying, like, personally, like, is this something that you would do or that you, like, would you tell one of your friends, like, you know, if that's what you feel good about, go get the gastric?
Well, it's no different than plastic surgery to me, but what do you ladies think? I've been talking.
What do you think, Jeannie?
I guess for me, when it comes to this topic, I'm very uncomfortable about talking about another person's weight because it goes beyond fat shaming. At this moment, what we're doing right now, if you get into it, you're really body shaming. You know what I mean? And here's why. We don't know what somebody is going through. You know, when somebody is going through their weight, it could be a health condition. You could have polycystic ovarian syndrome. You could have a thyroid condition. You could be just really going through some deep anxiety. Your father could have passed away yesterday. You're going through a breakup. Like, at the end of the day, if you don't have a medical degree, or you're that person's therapist, or you're freaking Jesus, you have no right to talk about someone else's weight.
That's actually very true, because I'm going through something personally that maybe a lot of people don't know about. I injured my back.
Yeah.
And hurting your back, y'all, is rough. It's tough. And the kind of injury that I had, it takes a long time to heal. And I hurt my back while picking up both my children at the same time.
Right.
And for me, you guys, after I had Aiden, I was in the gym like hard. I lost the weight in my mind rather quickly. It took me 9 months to do so. But with Mariah, I actually put on over 70 pounds. I enjoyed that pregnancy, and so did she. But it's taking a long time to lose the weight that I want to lose because of the back injury. And personally, I'm going through that. I looked at old pictures of myself, and I was like, damn, there she is. That's me. I feel like I'm stuck in this body. But I talked to Lonnie about it yesterday, and she brought both of my kids up to me, and she said, look at these two beautiful children. You focus on that. And the reason why, I don't know why I'm getting emotional about this, but the reason why I felt that way is because there are people who body shame you. But you know what? I was doing it to myself. I'm not going to put the blame on all the other people. If you love yourself, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. You own that moment in time. And I'm going to lose the weight and get toned whenever I damn well please.
Yes. Yes.
Get 'em right.
That's right.
Let them know.
I just think, like I said, I want to and I agree with you, Jeannie. We're putting too much emphasis on ourselves, and we're too hard on ourselves.
Yes.
And the thing is that you're not going to look like what you look like when you were 20.
It's true.
Deal with it. It's okay. Yeah. I mean, if she wants to do that, fine. But it's like surgery is very drastic. You just have to make sure that you understand all the precautions and the things that go with it. But also, it's just in general, we need to start learning how to deal with the fact that you're going to grow older, your body's going to change.
Yeah.
Be okay. You're still beautiful. You're still you.
Yeah. Love yourself where you are. Love yourself in that journey. Well, speaking of having to deal with body shamers, a Dallas traffic anchor named Dimitri Obeler recently went viral after she was criticized by a viewer for wearing a red dress on the air. In a now deleted post, the viewer, Jan Shed, said in part, quote, "Has anyone seen Channel 8's new morning traffic reporter? She's a 16/18 woman in a size 6 dress, and she looks ridiculous. I'm not going to watch Channel 8 anymore." After the story went viral, many were quick to defend Demetria, including Chance the Rapper, who retweeted a fan's comment that said, "Jan is big mad. Don't be like Jan." However, the one person who seems, yes, round of applause for that. The one person who seems unbothered is Demetria, who sees her haters as motivators. Here's what she had to say.
You know, when you look a little different, people think it's okay to talk to you a little different. And I'm on TV, I can't clap back how I want to clap back all the time. So I'm always taken aback and forever grateful for everybody, people I don't even know, who come to my defense, stand next to me and say, you know what, Demetria, you don't have to put up with this. And I love you for that.
This made me think about, when I saw this, it made me think about a policy that I don't know if you recognize, Tam, but we've officially kind of activated. Yes. In that we get a lot of haters all the time, all four of us. So I feel you, girl. When you're in the media, you kind of think that you invited the spotlight of everybody's got an opinion. Well, we've decided to stop giving the haters any attention at all, and now love on the love.
Yes.
So when somebody out there is actually saying something that's dope or like just like legit, like you actually want to go out and have drinks with them, like I legit tell them how amazing they are. I shout their names out on this show. I've even had phone calls where I call them and I say, "You're doing a good job. I appreciate the way you're using your talent." So I applaud her for, instead of spewing hate or like nasty clapbacks, like go in there and love on the people who know what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Give them more attention.
Yeah.
They actually say that for some reason, like our human body, we could go on Instagram and see actually 100 great comments, and there'll be 2 negative ones, and the ones we give attention to are the negative ones. So you end up focusing on, that's actually just the way our brains work as humans, so we have to make an effort and make a psychological conscious decision to say, I want to show the people that love, like Chance the Rapper, like, pay that more attention, and this one Jan girl, you're so corny.
Well, and this is the thing, though, because you got to look at it from both sides. You know, Jan said what she said, and then people started attacking Jan's looks. And I thought that wasn't right.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two wrongs don't
Two
make a
wrongs
right.
Because
Right.
it's like, it
Yes.
don't make it right. It's like, because Jan ended up, what we have to do is that when we see haters, we need to tell them, hey, that's wrong what you're doing. And so Jan ended up taking it down. So that lets you know, because if she didn't care, she would have kept it up.
Yeah.
But
Or if
then
she thought she was right.
Exactly. So, but for them to turn around and say, look at Jan, that's why it's like, to me, that wasn't right either.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's like, two wrongs don't make a right. We just have to be nicer to each other. That's all we're asking.
I do like how people are standing up against haters now.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times when someone says something about us, other people actually come in.
Yes,
yes,
we
and
see
help
you.
us out. We see you. So thank you so much. And you, Jeannie, you actually helped me on my Instagram page to when people, come in and they start hating or whatever. I literally made a conscious decision to create a positive, loving community on my social media pages so that if anyone comes in and speaks negative, they stick out like a sore thumb.
Yep.
And then everybody's like, no, we're not
Yeah.
gonna have that here.
I love
and they
that.
kind of like handle it all to themselves.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
crazy because what's sickening is that body shaming doesn't apply to just one person. It applies to everybody. On this own show, people have told me, dang, that girl's too skinny. She's got to put some meat on them bones, And then when I'm going through things, then they're like, oh my God, is Jeannie pregnant? They see a bump.
Yeah.
I call it my rice pot. It's this little moment that happens out here. Sometimes the rice pot is feeding 2. I'm going through a divorce. It's feeding 6 today. And I love this. And I applaud, though, the media for changing. I love our show because you see 4 completely different women here. And I also applaud people like a whole city like Paris. 2 years ago, there was a bill moved to remove the employment of underweight models. And guess what? It took 2 years. At 2017, guess what, you guys? Paris is no longer hiring underweight models.
That's great.
And that is the pioneer of the fashion industry. So you need to see the change that has to take place.
And that came more about not just about what they looked like, but actually being healthy.
Yes.
It was more so about not that they looked thin, but that
Right.
these were girls that were unhealthy.
And this is just what happens, too, when you have people that are of different cultures on television. And now it's just now starting to happen. So it's like me. I'm the darkest skinned person on this table. I get talked about a lot. I get talked about my big lips, about my big ass, everything, But thank you. Thank
I love
you.
it.
Dang.
You are beautiful, Lonnie.
But it takes a person like what Demetria did, is, to not go down to Jan's level, but rise up.
Yes,
And so that's what we
absolutely.
try to keep doing.
And represent something different.
Yeah.
Obviously, this person, Jan, maybe wasn't familiar with this kind of body type or this
Yeah, she's
suited
not.
her as a traffic person or whatever. Like,
She couldn't take all that butt. That's what it was, buttons.
but like you said, a lot of it can be also cultural. What is beautiful for one culture
Yeah.
is maybe not
Yep.
familiar in another. Like growing up, I was considered super skinny, and I was like, I want to be like Demetria. I think that's beautiful, being voluptuous, having hips, a small waist. Like there's certain things that culturally will be like, oh my God, that's awesome. And maybe Jan isn't familiar with that, but I think it's so dope that where we are right now in the world, we can start appreciating everybody's culture.
Well, people
different
gotta learn
body
how to
types.
deal with it.
Yeah.
Learn how
It's
to
all
deal with
beautiful.
people,
There are
different
different types of
people.
beauty. It's not one standard beauty.
And I
I
like
know.
what you're saying, that it takes an actual conscious effort to make that move in your mind.
Yeah.
And for me, like something tangible to just start doing for yourself. I think number 1, be comfortable with your naked body. I know this sounds kind of crazy, but I'm kind of part-time nudist a lot of the times at home.
No, it's
Part-time,
good.
and here too,
Yes,
Jeannie.
I do.
very healthy.
Yo,
That
in
is
my
true.
dressing, if you come in, you are welcome to enjoy and appreciate what God gave me, because I and
Don't
it's just
mind at all.
I am half naked and around Lonnie all the time. So number 1, I think just enjoy it. Like just see it in the mirror when you get out of the shower. Don't
Yep.
run and jump a towel.
Yep.
Just be like, yes, And the second thing is, I notice a lot of women, when you're out of your weight or you start to put on a few pounds, the first thing we say is, I'm getting fat. Oh, I'm getting fat right now. I can't wear this tight. I'm getting fat. Instead, change that word. Don't even say that word, because power is in your words. When you say it out of your mouth.
Absolutely.
Instead, say, I am living my life. I am living my life right now. Oh, yes, I'm living my life.
Yeah, but sometimes you live that life too much. You gotta pull back.
Live it
pull
up.
back on that life a little bit sometimes.
Guess what?
It's okay.
It's all about balance.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
But
what
if
we're
you
talking
wake up and
about.
it's feeling good to have whatever it is you had the night before, even if it was a salt
Pull it
sandwich.
back sometimes,
Enjoy
though.
it.
That's what I'm doing.
learning to love this. My
Yes.
Mr. my Mrs.
Your rice
Muffin
pot.
Top, my rice pot, my burrito, my
Yeah.
burrito.
You got a burrito.
Yes, this
Yeah.
is when I
Yes.
have a burrito.
See, it helps to name it too.